Love Arters, welcome back to the Lovart tutorial series. You might be wondering, how were the 3 videos that were just shown made? Well, I'll show you exactly how in this video. All of them were made inside Lovart with Gemini Veo 3. And today I'll walk you through the process from start to finish. With Lovart, making viral videos is effortless. It will be your secret tool to creating hit content. To use Veo 3 in Lovart, you need to upgrade your account to Pro. I've already done that for mine, so let's jump right in. The first video you've probably seen around the internet a lot. It's inspired by a popular trend with an IKEA-styled box in the center of an empty room. Suddenly, the box bursts open, and then the rush of furniture or gear fills the room automatically with really cool sound effects and smooth transition. And I really wanted to try this trend for myself, but instead of a generic living room, I wanted to create something that could resonate or be relevant to something that I do, which is a production studio like the one that I work in right now. So there are lighting rings in front, microphones and camera equipment, as well as this blue and purple lighting on the sides. So in order to make this happen in Lovart, I wrote a detailed prompt to describe the setting, and then I pasted it into Lovart. It's quite long and very descriptive, so that it can include all the details I wanted it to have. For example, I pointed out that there should be LED lights and also a plain backdrop. There should also be a box in the middle that has the sign Lovart, the word Lovart in the middle. And then I continued to describe the timeline of how each of these furnitures should be popping up. For example, I said studio lights, tripods, and also a chair, a desk, and all of these production gears. After this first video was generated, I wanted the purple and blue lighting to be stronger. So I wrote a follow-up prompt asking for stronger colored lighting. And after a short wait, Veo 3 regenerated the scene with the same exact setup. But now it has those vivid lights on the side and looks really amazing. I also love how the sound effects match the motion of the gear rushing out of the box, so the whole thing feels really fast, smooth, and cinematic. But now let's make something slightly different, but really similar to something that I've done before. ASMR. If you haven't watched our ASMR mukbang tutorial before, definitely check this out. Today though, we're trying a new form of ASMR, typing with a twist. Again, I prepared this prompt that I was gonna paste into Lovart, and to use Veo 3, make sure your model is selected to Veo 3 either by saying in the prompt that you want to use Veo 3, for example, use Veo 3 to generate this, or in this case, I said for video, in the models button, I would only select Gemini Veo 3. And also remember to set your output to 16:9 format if you want it to have a horizontal cinematic ratio. So for this one, I asked, what if the keyboard was made entirely out of honey? I love honey, and I'm so curious how it would look like if I was typing on honey, especially what it would sound like. Like every key was made from this thick, gooey texture. So after sending the prompt over to Lovart, it generated a very hyper-realistic ASMR video, and let's watch it. Wow, this blew me away. The keyboard looks completely realistic, but also very surreal. And it has all the detailed key shapes and has a very glossy, syrupy texture to it. And when the hand presses the key, the honey really stretches and clings like it's elastic. It even sticks to the fingers as they move across the different keys. The ASMR sound is perfect. It's sticky, gooey, and even kind of layered. So it's really weirdly satisfying, and I honestly could watch it all day. Now let's try another trend that I've seen. ASMR beds, but made with unrealistic materials, but made realistic because of Lovart. So I thought, what if a bed was not made from regular fabric or cotton materials, but instead made entirely out of edible bread? So I wrote a prompt describing a cozy bedroom with a mattress stacked from white bread, maybe pillows shaped like loaves, and a braided bread blanket. I also asked for soft and warm lighting, like the kind that makes everything looks really dreamy and golden even. And Veo 3 created something really stunning. The whole bed setup looks so comfortable and edible at the same time. And when the person lies down, you can hear the gentle crumbling of the bread and also this soft little sounds with every movement. And also the blanket kind of folds really realistically. It's funny, but it's also really relaxing, which is exactly the type of ASMR content that I wanted. But I wanted to go even further. I thought, what's the most comfiest, the dreamiest material for a bed that anyone could imagine? And for me, probably clouds. We've all had that childhood fantasy of sleeping on clouds, so I want to make that realistic with Lovart's Veo 3. So I added this new chat so I could view it side by side with the bed on the same canvas. I used this button here. And I specified a 16:9 cinematic format again and described a bed made entirely of soft clouds. After a lot of describing, Lovart came out with an incredible video. Wow, the cloud beds kind of floats, and the bottom edge even glows slightly, as you can see here, like maybe soft lightning or the starlight along the edges of a cloud. And when the person lies down, you can see these airy puffs and like the wind soft sound effects, exactly what you'd expect from a cloud. And this whole atmosphere kind of feels very surreal, but still grounded in this realistic video style, and that's why Veo 3 is so powerful. This is such a magical journey. So that wraps up today's tutorial. We made 4 different scenes using Veo 3 in Lovart, from cinematic bursting production studio to surreal ASMR textures like honey, bread, and even clouds. And each one was made from a very detailed prompt. I'll drop all of mine below in the comments. If you're trying this out for yourself, don't forget to select Veo 3 with a pro account and be specific with the visuals and audio. Lovart gives you full control, and honestly, it's so fun to experiment. If you're not sure if you're ready to go pro, that's totally fine. You can try Lovart for free. Just log in and you'll get 300 credits every day. We've also got a lot of other advanced models to help you generate the perfect video. Let me know what was your favorite in the comments below. And that's it for today's tutorial, Lovarters. Thank you for watching.